Hello, everyone.
Hello.
Hi, Debbie.
Hi, Faye. All right?
Very well. How are you?
Yep. All good this end.
Good, good.
No bugs yet. We're looking all right.
We've had the bugs in this house.
You've had lots of bugs, haven't you?
Oh, yeah. It must be getting colder and there's lots of bugs going around. But we're looking forward to this hour of crafting, aren't we?
Absolutely.
Bit of downtime.
And you know that all the bugs are worse just as they go back to school, aren't they? Because they're so sharing and caring, aren't they?
They are.
Share the bugs.
Share the bugs around. Oh, hi, Steph. Fantastic. We've got some people joining us. We're just going to be showing a few little bits and pieces before we start some crafting. Yay, we got the ghosts. We've got, where's my stencil? Debbie has sent me some of these lovely stencils. A little
and
ghost.
I'm going to be showing you how I did them because somebody asked, they said they don't get on very well with stencils. So these are the ones that I've made, but I was going to show you how to stencil a ghost. And I have a lovely ghost wreath here to show you.
Oh, thank you, Sarah. Sarah says you're awesome for making these. We were just talking before the live, Sarah, how inspired we were by your fab
shenanigans.
Ghosty shenanigans. So,
and there's this one as well, a little ghosty outline.
They've been very popular because I know you're restocking.
I am
to get some more on the website.
Yes.
So I'm going to just do a few splats because we're going to have a go at some ghosts, aren't we? But I just want I'm just using some Dina Wakley gloss spray, but I'm going to do this now so it can set aside and dry while we do some ghosts.
Oh, I was just going to show you as well. I apologise, but I don't know if I've uploaded this or not because I just can't remember. But got a little gingerbread men wreath.
I love that. That is fab. We were inspired by all the ridiculousness. I thought it was fantastic. I mean, what a whole host of brilliant photos. So, Sarah, we'll tell the little story because people may not know. So we took the Twilight shop to Crop in the Country and we met Sarah, Anne and lots of the lovely girls. And they had got, I think, sheets from IKEA, Sarah, and then proceeded to do the most amazing photographs and little mini video.
Oh, it's just hilarious.
Of them being ghosts around the village in Swindon and ghosts with sunglasses. So they were absolutely brilliant.
So that's why the stencils have got glasses as well, because, you know, if you're going to make something for a request, you have to get everything in. And I just thought sunglasses were like just the finishing touch.
They really were. They were.
So I've got just a tiny bit of white paint on mine, and I'm only using it a tiny bit because you can always build it up, but if it gets blobby, you can't.
Right, so I'm going to join in because I've done my little paint splatters that I'm doing for my layout tonight. I'm just going to say hello to a few people because lots of people have jumped on with us. Hi, Lizzie. Hi, Jill. And we got Julie with us. Hi, Julie.
Hello.
Amazing. Lots of people with us. Great. Let me get my white paint. So just standard acrylic.
Yep, just standard white acrylic. Anything will do. Cheap.
And then we've got just a cheap pound shop cosmetic sponge.
Yes.
And you're dabbing. So dabbing is the key.
Yeah, with a little bit of paint, because if you've got too much on, it might go over the edge and then you'll get a blobby edge. You don't want a blobby edge.
Right. So the smallest amount of paint is the key.
Yeah.
And yeah, so avoid the edges. In other words, don't avoid the edges, but hardly any paint.
Yeah.
Right, I'm going to join in the fun. Why not? And then I can do this for a bit of a Halloween layout. And I'm looking forward to using the ghost wreath cut file that you've got, Deb.
Have you got some photos in mind?
Yes. Well, we have got a little Halloween disco that we're going to, and we have been pumpkin picking. So I've already got a few photos to scrap. And I tried this before the live with some white ink that I had. I had some white stays on. Not quite as good a coverage, I would say.
No.
So you said, Deb, white acrylic paint is the way to go.
I think so.
White acrylic. But you're right, you don't need much paint on here.
You don't need much at all. And you could have like lighter ghosts, use less paint and you'll get an effect. And you could actually layer them, couldn't you? You could have like layered ghosts.
Look at that. Little ghosty. Right. Oh, bless you.
Oh, thank you.
She's off again.
Oh, hello, Sue and Alison.
Oh, I think you're crafting with some of the sub kits, aren't you, this evening? Doing a little bit of crafting. Fantastic. Right, key is don't let the stencil touch the other bit you've just done because it hasn't dried yet.
See, that one's paler, but I quite like the effect of that as well. But I've literally used up a tiny little blob of white paint.
Got it.
Does acrylic paint stick to acetate?
I would say you have to wash your stencils off, don't you? You don't want to let the acrylic paint dry. But I've painted on acetate before. It just kind of flakes off a bit though sometimes.
Yeah. Do you mean backing something with acetate? I don't think that would work. But this washes off really well if you just put soapy water, and it will come off.
Loving this. Now, when it comes to putting the sunglasses on, what's your advice? You've got to let this really dry.
You've got to let it really dry. But the same technique if you're going to use black paint, or I used a tiny bit of this, and I also tried using just a normal black pen. So you can use this as a stencil. I don't know if this is dry enough yet. You can use this as a stencil and then colour it in. Don't know if it will work.
Oh, okay. Colour it in with it. What's that? Just a black acrylic
It's just a black normal writing pen. Nothing special. It's a Papermate Ink Joy.
Great.
And that works really well. Or you can use paint, but this is I'd say it's slightly sharper, a slightly sharper finish. But you get a fab finish with paint as well. I don't think this one's dry enough because I put more paint on that one. Don't know if it'll work with the black. I can try, but if it goes wrong, it's because I haven't let it dry.
Dry enough.
So I'll have a go.
Well, there's mine, you see.
This one needs sunglasses.
Yes. So I'm going to set that aside, I think, and let that dry because I've got another project I'm working on. But you recommend just wiping the stencils off or putting them in water?
Yeah, I mean, if you do it straight away, I'd use a baby wipe.
Yeah, that's what I'm doing. Giving it a quick clean. Giving it a quick... Oh, look how cool is that? Look at the shadow it creates. That's spooky.
Oh.
Creates a spooky shadow.
My sunglasses aren't quite as sharp a finish, but they're all right.
Was that with paint or with the pen?
Yeah, the sunglasses are with paint and the eyes are with the pen.
Nice. Well, I'm going to set mine aside.
Yeah, I'll be putting mine aside now as well.
I'm missing the chat. Oh, ghosts on acetate. Yeah, great idea. Now, what have I used on acetate? I mean, acrylic.
Alcohol inks.
Be too wet.
Be too bright. I'm not sure that acrylic paint would stick to the acetate.
What does stick to acetate, as I so discovered, is stays on. So stays on ink. Because look, I inked mine on the reverse. If I show you one in Stays On, it's more blotchy. Can you see the coverage isn't as good in Stays On as it is in white paint, but then obviously it sticks to the Mylar. So my stencil's going to need scrubbing because that wouldn't come off. So any sort of, and that's quite a thick ink, so that would stencil quite nicely if you've got Stays On
What
ink.
did you use to put on it? Did you use a makeup sponge as well?
I used one of my big blending brushes. This is the holder, you know, one of those big buffing brushes. And so it applied well.
Yeah.
Did apply nicely. Right, I'm going to bring this back over because this looks like it's dried. I am going to be working on a Christmas wreath. So this is why I wanted to do some splatters. So I'll move this out the way. I'll show you all the pieces that I've got because I am working with the new sub kit for next month because we're getting in the Christmas spirit. And Debbie has designed this beautiful gingerbread stencil. So these have been stenciled in distress ink, in tea dye and brush corduroy. And then the little face is inked with a bit of black soot because the stencil has the tiny little eyes and the mouth. And then I just used a bit of stickles for the decoration.
I've done the same, but I used gathered twigs, and I've not got a white border because on my scan and cut, I did it to cut without a border. So mine have cut without, but they're cute, aren't they? I'm quite pleased with them.
They are so cute. So I have got, let me bring all these pieces. I've used all the scraps in green because I've got a whole thing of scraps. And I've just got a whole selection in this box of metal dies that are foliage. So I've got holly. So I've dug out all of these. And I've got this was in my Bramble Fox advent calendar last year. So I've used that. And so I've cut a load of foliage and I'm going to build a Christmas wreath with all these pieces.
And I've done the same, but we've got different dyes, haven't we? So ours will look slightly different. I've found some holly type dyes and some plain green ones. So I'm going to have a go too.
Oh, I love those that you've got there, Deb. Yeah, they're nice.
Have you drawn a circle yet, Faye?
Yes, so I did use my acrylic circle template. You see there's a very faint pencil line.
Just need to draw mine.
My camera doesn't like white paper because it can't have anything to focus on, so it needs a focal point. So apologies, when I show white paper, it all goes all funny. As soon as I lay some bits on, it comes into focus. Right, so I'm going to lay some of these bits here. And I've just literally used up any green scraps because I was going to use some of the lovely Sugarplum Wishes paper, but it was too nice to use for...
Oh, yeah, and you don't notice it, do you, when it's cut up as foliage, do you?
I thought, well, I only want scraps for this. Few scraps. Yeah, Nicholas says if you're just using white for ghost sets, probably doesn't matter if they're too clean. You're right. Although you did some fab black ghosts, didn't you? On white paper, you did the opposite.
I did a on white. I did like the antique linen, so they look like cream ghosts, but they showed up quite well. It's like a cream colour.
That's a good idea. I had the idea of doing rainbow ghosts. As you've got 3.
Oh yeah.
Why not do them all in funky colours?
Well, why not?
Why not?
Rainbow ghosts. Be inclusive. Have a rainbow ghost.
Oh, you can hear my little one.
Oh, coughing. Bless him.
You hear him coughing on the monitor.
Oh.
He's only just gone back to school today. It's been a rough old week. There's a lot going round.
There is a lot going round at the moment.
Yeah, Sarah says thinking pale grey.
Yes.
Yeah, almost
that would work.
Two-tone.
Yeah.
Build it up. We can't wait to see all these ghosties.
I'm so looking forward to it. It's so funny. I mean, we've seen some of the pictures. They were fantastic, weren't they? They were hilarious.
Absolutely brilliant. Yeah. So we'd love to see all these creations as they develop. Right. Are you building yours up, Deb? Yeah, nice colours. So yours were just scraps as well?
Yeah, just scraps and papers that I thought, not that keen on them. But I thought if I start with the bottom layer that I'm not keen on, and then I'll
build it up.
Yeah, and I'll do the holly on the top.
Great.
Because I quite like the holly.
I'm going to put my holly on the top, definitely.
But I have to lay them out first till I'm happy with them, like you do.
Oh, Sarah, neon texture paste. What a great idea for the ghost. Or Steph, did you say like rainbow sunglasses you could add as a...
Oh yeah, that'd be good, wouldn't it?
So you could do the white ghost and then build it up with the coloured sunglasses. Right, there's going to be a lot of these ghosty ideas floating about, I can tell. What photos are you going to share, Sarah? You need to share the ghost photos. They're just amazing. I think we should all reenact some ghosty photos. Great idea. So much fun. Certainly getting sticky fingers doing this, but
I'm not sticking anything yet. I'm just placing at the moment.
You know me, I'm going for it. In fact, I had already laid some of mine out beforehand, so I know, well, I don't know roughly where they're going, but I'm just sticking down. I do think the few ink splatters worked around the edge. And then I've got I thought I might put some Nuvo dots as well. Oh yeah, I think you're going to share some photos if you do the texture paste. Definitely, Sarah, that'd be amazing.
That sounds like a brilliant idea.
Texture paste ghosts. I love those neons. The neon pastes.
Is that the Simon Hurley ones?
Well, we've got the lunar paste, haven't we? So the lunar paste is Simon Hurley, which have got beautiful colours. But there's also the VB, Vicky Bouton ones, which are lovely. Yes. Oh, yes, Steph, the new Vicky Bouton Discover and Create collection is winging its way.
It's on its way.
Twilight. The order has been placed with American Crafts. It is stunning. She's done well. Again, not good for our bank balance.
She's so good, though, isn't she?
I know she is. Such a talent. They really are. Yeah, I saw, Nicola, you'd seen it, hadn't you? And you're like, oh my gosh.
I wasn't going to buy any more. I don't need anything.
The bank balance is getting hit again.
Thing is, you do see some collections, don't you? And once they're gone, like I thought Colour Study was a bit like that. It was so beautiful, wasn't it?
That's what gets me with some of the American crafts. Obviously, the designers, they say once they're gone, they stop making them. Whereas some of the Tim Holtz stuff obviously is around for ages.
Yeah. Well, like the
Trisha's with us. Good to see you on here.
Like the Vicky Booting crayons, you loved yours, didn't you?
Oh my gosh, I love the VB art crayons.
And they don't make them anymore. It's such a shame.
And we've been asked about those as well, and we've tried to get them.
Discontinued. And Vicky Booting was really upset about it, wasn't it? Wasn't she? But when you've got such a good product, I don't understand why you'd discontinue it.
No, I mean, you can understand like paper collections, because obviously 49 and Market do the same. They discontinue after a time because they're obviously bringing out new collections. But things like art materials, which obviously
they're staples, aren't they?
Staple, yeah.
And she's got so many fabulous tutorials using them. It just seems such a shame.
Yeah, Julie, I know some of the 49 and Market collections. We've like the colour swatch ones. We've tried to get more of Inkwell, which obviously hasn't been out very long. Can't get half the stuff. It's just gone. Once it's gone, it's gone.
Yeah, it does seem mad, doesn't it?
Limited runs on them. It's very frustrating. Right, I'm putting my holly on the top here.
I've got to spread mine out. Make sure I've got enough.
Yeah, I'm trying to
cut enough.
The darker green with the lighter green. I think once I layer the gingerbread men over, we'll be okay. I need one more there. That one. Because that sort of balances it out then. Mine is very random. I think when I planned it, it was going to be a little bit more uniform than this, but I've got very sticky fingers. But that's okay. Having fun. Right, there we are. Yeah, do you reckon it is like a marketing ploy, Sarah? Yeah, because people are like, oh, quick, sort of panic buy, get it now. I know it was like that with Vicky Booten foundation paper, wasn't it? She was like limited. And I think we've still got foundation paper in stock, but people were worried it was going to stop being made or something.
But then Vicky Booten and Paige Evans often have trouble, don't they, getting their own collections to actually do classes and things, don't they?
Yeah. They've said sometimes that, or they've got kits and they can't get the bits they need.
Yeah.
For the kits.
Which is mad, isn't it, really? Because if you're the designer, you'd think you'd have huge priority, wouldn't you?
First clips.
Excuse me, I made this. Don't you know?
Well, some of the designers are doing their previews, but they haven't even had the stock.
Yeah.
Sent, or they've only got part of it. I know Paige Evans has found that before.
That must be quite frustrating.
Some of her stuff.
So the nice thing about one of our things now is that it won't be shipped until everything's in stock, which is great, isn't it?
Yeah, that's good, because we used to get things in drips and drabs.
Yeah, and that's so annoying. You don't want to put in loads of orders and pay loads of shipping, do you? So that should be easier, buying collections and getting them all at the same time.
Yeah, I think you're right, Julie. You would have thought, like, if they could have kept selling them, they'd just keep them going. You know, for really popular collections, you think, well,
yeah,
if there's a demand, I don't know.
I don't suppose they look on it like that, do they? I wonder if they have so many printed and then they get rid of, I don't know, whatever they use.
Yeah. Who knows? We'd love to see behind the scenes to know what goes on.
One day.
One day we'll have a secret tour.
Yeah.
So has anybody got any crafting plans this weekend? Oh,
I have.
Where are you off to, Debbie?
I'm going to Langley Borough. So wow. It's a scan and cut group, really, but I never take my scan and cut. I always take scrapbooking, and I just sit and chill and do scrapbooking, which is great. Yeah.
Just what you need.
Just what I need.
Anybody else doing oh yeah, Steph's going to your local crop. Fabulous. I'm going on holiday.
Oh, that makes a change, Faye, really?
I'm going
on a holiday in ages.
I'm going in a caravan.
Oh, it would be lovely.
Oh, I think it's needed with all the coughs and colds and illnesses we've had.
Absolutely.
Oh, that's nice, Jill. You're going to a local crop as well. Lovely. Oh, Sarah, you're at a retreat next weekend. Love that. We got a 12-hour crop coming up in December. Can't wait. Right, I've got my little gingerbread people that I'm going to add on here. I love these. How cute are these little people? Oh, Deb, those stencils are just perfect. I should show you my photos. I've got my little boy on his birthday last year seeing Santa, because his birthday's on the 14th of December. So, and I've got my little perspective because I've got so many of these to use up. So I want to position.
Thinking I'll do the gingerbread men on little foam dots, I think.
I wanted to foam dot them up a bit.
Yeah.
What do you think?
Yeah, I'm thinking.
Oh, yours is so cute on the like lime green and dark green. Mine's almost got like, I've got turquoisey bits. It's two different colorways. Really nice.
And it works, doesn't it? It just goes to show any green isn't it?
Yeah, I literally, and it's only this color tone because that's what was in my scraps.
In fact, I think this one looks more rustic because of the browns and the greens, doesn't it? Yours looks more
like modern. Mine's a bit got a modern twist, and I've got the silver glittery cardstock, which is just another couple of dies I had. Oh, thank you, Jill. Love a bit of a Christmas wreath. Well, I love wreaths in anything. Debbie, you often design Cutfiles in wreaths.
Yes, love a wreath.
Can't beat it.
Can't beat it. Just, yeah.
Oh, yes, mine has got a bit of a frosty feel. I know what you mean. I went to find some gold card, and actually then I thought, no, silver with this sort of colorway is what was needed. Yeah, sorry, Deb.
No, I don't know what I was saying. That's what we've reached now.
Yeah.
That's the point I've reached.
And it's only Thursday. It's surprising how quickly these come together because we're only on
actually
8:30. I think once you do all the work with the die cutting, which I kind of did on the weekend.
I did mine yesterday.
Yeah, and you just
it does come together quickly.
And to be honest, the die cutting didn't take too long. It's just a case of finding the bits of paper. Right, and I've got these 3 lovely little perspective stars. I thought a little bit of red. Get a little bit of red in there as well. Oh, that's nice, Nicola. Going for drinks with your friends. A planner bestie. I love that.
Oh,
I've seen some of the things you've been doing with your planners. They look amazing.
They're beautiful.
And how you use the rings and make up your own, which I think is fab. I've only ever bought planners, but I've got the punch, so I've got no excuse. I just need more time.
Yeah, I would say the time element is probably the one, isn't it?
Well, I'll just save it up for retirement, won't I?
You're going to be so busy with retirement.
In retirement, I will. Now
I think my mum and dad are more busy than they ever used to be.
Yeah.
They don't stop.
They've got a very busy social life.
They have.
Right, these pieces I cut from the Paige Evans paper. Let me grab the paper because the paper that comes in the kit is beautiful. There is a whole host. Excuse me, just nipping off to get this. In fact, this is the layout I did last week. I haven't shown it finished because I finished it at the crop at the weekend. So there is that one. I got it finished. If you tuned in last week, you know I was fussy cutting all these stockings, and Sue, who I know is watching with Alison, lent me her bow maker, and I've since ordered one, Sue, and I made my little bow with Sue's clever bow making tool, a little bow sticker in the middle, and then I just finished it off with a little perspective title that I had in my stash. So yeah, that was that.
Very cute.
So thank you, Sue, for lending me that special tool. Nicola, is that your other half jokes that this is your retirement? Brilliant. I love it. Right, let's get some of these photos stuck down because I think positioning these is quite important. I'm going to put the title there. I would be busy in my retirement because there's just so much to do. We do more Twilight.
Even though if I've got the day off, the day just zooms by.
Yeah.
It's,
Don't
know,
stop.
before you know it. No.
But it would be nice to do lots more crafty things.
It would be nice. We've got all the ideas, haven't we, and not enough time.
Yeah. So many creative possibilities, so little time. But we have got a weekend retreat to look forward to in, is it beginning of February, end of January, beginning of February? Can't remember now.
Yes, I think so.
And that is one where we don't do the Twilight shop. So it is our own crafting time. Right, there's a little garland along the top over the photo. So just going to get this stuck down. Bit of glue. They look good on foam, Deb.
Yeah.
I put mine on foam. Right, plenty of glue on here to make sure it sticks.
My problem is now I've got no photos.
Ah, but you did say you might leave spaces.
Yes, I think I want to, because I think I'll get some really fab ones this year.
You must have some fab ones you haven't scrapped from last year, do you reckon? Or maybe you haven't printed them yet.
Yeah, I didn't get many actually at Christmas, and I had more the year before because it was a lot easier to photograph a baby that led still beautifully on a blanket in his lovely Christmas outfits. And this year it was just like, last year it was just like a whirlwind.
Carnage.
Yeah. I mean, last year, the year before, I put fairy lights around a blanket and put him on there, and it was just lush. Now it's just
into everything.
Yeah, they don't sit still long enough, do they?
Yeah, Debbie's a grandma, and I reckon it's harder work now. You're full on, aren't you?
Oh yeah.
Oh, it's a pleasure though. It is very special.
Who's that saying they're going to be a full-time grandma?
So Nicola said if she's in retirement now, then that'll be a full-time grandma.
Yeah.
Later on in retirement. So yeah, enjoy it. Right, I think all mine is stuck down. That was quicker than I thought. Let's get all these bits stuck down. So nice and simple. The only thing I thought I might do, because I put my paint splats around, again with that, like tying in with this colour, I'm just going to do 2 tiny Nouveaux. Let's see. Well, that's bizarre. Never had a Nouveau. Never had a Nouveau block up. Has anybody had a Nouveau block up?
Oh no.
They're normally perfect.
Yeah.
I don't want to squeeze it because it might shoot everywhere.
Yeah, you don't want an explosion. That'd be carnage.
You just have a little look. So I've never had one. Anybody else had a? They're normally super. Like the Nouveau Blues never bung, do they?
No.
Very unusual.
I think I'm going to cut out a couple of tags for a background and then I'll have it free for a photo.
Fab. Right, here's the other thing I'm working on, which is in the kit. So you've got the nice papers. I've got this lovely cut file which comes in the kit. So I'm part way through backing that. And also, I know you used this one last week, didn't you?
Yes. Yes, I still haven't finished that one either.
So that one is, I'm thinking I'm going to ink this in green. Because
yes, that's what I did. Mine is here.
Did you ink? Oh yes, I remember yellow for the star.
Yeah.
Love that.
And I was going to add all of these. And I didn't get round to finishing them. Oh, the gingerbread men are a little bit too big to go on.
In fact, because I want to be a bit of a speedy scrapper, this is one that I started from a few weeks back. And I have all my lovely photos and some stickers. So I might as well quickly get this one finished as I've got time. In the kit, if you remember, we had this lovely little stencil. And so I created a border. So I've got all my photos ready, and I reckon this could be a quick one to finish.
I'm going to have to finish this one when I have a photo. That's on my list to do. I need to seriously find some photos. Seriously.
Yeah, you need a stash.
I do need a stash of photos.
Because you know how I feel about unfinished layouts, it makes me sweat.
I know, I don't like it, but I'd rather wait than finish it and not like it.
Yeah, because you put all the effort in, exactly. Yeah. I have twitches about things that are not finished, you know me. Right. Now, did you have photos in all but one? In this photos you made, did you have them in all but one?
Yes, I think so. Shall I get it out?
If you've got it to hand, so I can scrap it to hand. You know this is a blatant scrap lift. I loved it so much I had to just make one the same.
Let me see. We've got so many layouts we've made, haven't we?
I know. It's from all these kits.
Oh, this is... No, I only had one that I didn't do, and that was embellishments. The rest were little photos.
Love that. You did your embellishments in this one here.
Yes. And did you have any of them, really?
They were all on a bit of a skew.
Yeah, I love it on a wonk.
On a bit of a wonk.
If you do it straight, then it's
it'll irritate.
Harder. Yeah. I think I am going to back this one, and I also have, I've cut out this one. This is an extra sleigh bells in gold, and I was wondering about backing it in gold glitter card.
Oh, I do like that.
But I am going to back that one as well. Which papers did you use for the baubles one?
Right, so I cut my tags. So if you see the tags you've got there,
Oh yeah,
I found the bits of paper in the tags that I didn't think I'd use.
yeah.
Let me show you. So if I flip it over, you can see that's a bit of tag there. Let it snow.
Yeah.
Which is that because I liked that paper. And then I took the green tag that you've got. I haven't quite finished it yet, but I'm going to do the green tag for that bit and that bit. And then I'm going to use bits.
What, this one? Because I quite like the knitted ones, I think.
Yeah, that was the knitted one there.
Oh, was it? Oh, it looks lovely. Yeah, right. I'm going to start chopping up the tags.
Get them chopped. Absolutely. Now it was this sticker I liked, telling all our stories. That worked well with the one you had there. And I even love these circles. Extra stories. Right, let's use that. So what creative projects is everybody working on at the moment? Join in the chat. Tell us what you're working on. I seem to have so many things that are on the go. Lots of things that might work hidden behind there. Let's step down. These are post snap, these little ones, not the cheapest, but they're really good cardboard quality. Oh, that's so funny, Nicola. Did he get out of bed, or is he in bed yet? That would absolutely make me jump. They are funny, aren't they? I had my little one come in and I was in the dead of sleep and sort of into the room went, Mum, in complete shock. So all these photos was from a caravan holiday with the group of people we're going with tomorrow. So we've got the pizza oven ready.
Oh, nice.
Focaccia frozen dough balls from the local farm shop. Nice and easy. So
do you have to do the pizza oven like with wood? Is it like a fire thing that you like?
Yeah, wood fired. Yeah.
Oh, nice.
Oh, I have a little person.
Yeah.
Calling out. Did you hear that?
Yes.
Nobody make a sound.
You're all right if you want to go and check on him.
I can see him on the screen. He's fast asleep.
Oh. Just makes sounds in his sleep.
Let's hope it stays this way. Yeah, I don't know if anybody else has gone through that phase, but sort of awake but not awake.
Yeah.
Sleep talking or yeah. Oh, he's got stealth mode to an art. Yeah, absolutely. Right, I'm gonna have to use some of these little bees. I mean, we'll have to get some of these stocked on the website because we got some for the kits. We've got other bees on the website, but these are just
extremely cute. They're little acrylic ones, aren't they?
little acrylic, yeah, like little enamel ones. Can't beat them. You do need to get a few more. Yellow there, yellow flower.
So you taking any crafting away with you, Faye, or you don't think you'll have time?
I don't think I'll have time. It's when you've got the children. It's not as
yeah,
kids club and all that kind of thing. I sometimes do take. So when we went before, I took some colouring. You know, some stamping and colouring. I might do that because
when they're up so late, they sometimes have a little snooze in the afternoon, don't they?
Yeah, exactly. If we're lucky.
Kids club then. All the things. Oh my goodness.
Oh gosh. Kids club and arcades.
Arcades I can do. Kids club.
Oh dear.
You've got to be a special kind of person to tolerate a kids club, I reckon.
Absolutely. We've got swimming books, so little spot of swimming.
Oh, lovely.
Right, I'm having one of my little bees on the flower there. These are just so cute, these little ones. So cute. What else do I want? This is this sticker sheet. I'm just working through using up some of these.
Just realised I didn't cut me holes out, so that looks silly.
Right, so you're back in your jingle bells.
Yeah, but I want to cut out the holes because in my mind I was thinking I was going to put some string like so they were hanging. So I need to cut the jingle bell bits out, the holder bits.
Yes. You want that, and you were saying about possibly threading something through, or
yes, I thought that might look nice.
I'm going to have a little bee on this honeycomb. Going to have a little bee there, and probably one down here. Yeah, do you remember, Sarah? We as children went to like Haven holidays. We never went abroad. We always did caravan holidays. So the Tiger Club was the thing. Anybody remember that? Oh gosh, that was the thing.
We never went to campsites with anything like that. Probably a good thing. Pardon?
Probably a good thing.
I loved camping though. Well, that was all my mum and dad could afford, so it was always camping, but we always had a lovely time.
Yeah. Yeah, we always did caravan or camping. I don't think I went abroad until I was in the early 20s. And I'm not that well travelled now, really, to be honest, in comparison to some people. Don't travel too much.
We always did camping in the tent. It's lush.
I love that. Sarah says Cyril the squirrel. Yeah, we had Rory the tiger. Oh dear. That's funny.
Right, that's me bells backed.
Oh wow, that was quick.
Yeah, if you cut it all in one, it's quicker.
Yeah.
But I'm thinking that this one will take considerably longer. Got this one to do.
So you cut it from gold card, but you want to back it in gold as well.
Yeah, because I think it looks nice, doesn't it?
Yeah.
I like it in gold. Right, I think I'm going to start backing my baubles.
Back your baubles.
That doesn't sound right, does it? Backing my baubles.
Love it. I've added just a few tone on tone enamel dots. They don't come up too well on the camera, but over there.
Which I'm wondering about just doing them in this paper, because this is beautiful, isn't it?
Yeah, you could just stick with one.
Yeah, I might do a cup, just one little bit a different colour.
Little heart there. I think that one needed it. So they've all got a little embellishments of something. That one, I'm going to go with the pink. And this one will be a layout that I've had waiting to be finished for weeks. There. I think, Deb, in that's sort of how you've done yours, isn't it? Like that.
Yes.
We're cooking on gas. That's 2 layouts done. I'm going to need to lie down after this.
Definitely.
That was it. Yeah, Nicola, coupons from the paper. And also, as a very young child, I used to enter the talent competitions. And back in the day, if you entered a talent competition and you won a free holiday. So there were so many times where, like, you entered competitions and won a free holiday. The holiday was always out of season, though, so you'd have to go back in the absolute freezing cold, which was funny. But when you were a young kid, you didn't even really care what the weather was like, did you really?
No.
Could be any weather. It was just a chance to go back on holiday. Right, I'm chuffed that I've got that one finished as well. So I'm going to do the same as you, Deb, as we're on a complete roll. I'm going to finish backing my cut file. Yes, Skegness. I'm sure. Where did I go to? Not Skegness. Well, it might have been Skegness. It was right. Oh dear, I can't remember. But I'm telling you, it was November, end of November, out of season, freezing cold, and it was sponsored by Break Time Milkshake. Can anybody remember Break Time Milkshake?
Break Time Milkshake.
No, don't remember. Oh dear. Yeah. Right, Deb, look at these lovely papers I've got. So this is Paige Evans' new collection. This is Sugarplum Wishes. Spots one side or gingerbread people.
That's very lovely.
Then we've got, well, the kit obviously comes with these. I haven't even opened these yet. Look at this lovely stash. That's in the kit. We've got loads of ephemera in the kit, and I've used some of mine. We've got the puffy stickers. I've used some of those. This is what I cut my little baubles out of.
And there's the stockings as well, isn't there?
There's a page of stockings. This is all the ephemera. That's the bricks I made last week, so I've kept those. And then we do get, here's the lovely gingerbread man stencil. That comes in the proper Jenny Wren stencil packet. Here's my packet. So that is my little gingerbread man. He comes in a little holder like that. So yes, what to back the bauble out of, because I use some of these tags. But you're going to go in one piece.
Well, I've just made a complete muck up because look what I did. I wanted this back in this, and I've done the wrong side.
Oh no.
But it's okay. I can see that's what I've done, which looks absolutely rubbish. But what I can do is I can turn it round. So if anybody does the same as I have just done, you can wiggle this one round and it will fit the bottom one.
Right. So there's always
saved. It's saved.
It's saved. There's always a solution. You were panicking then.
I was panicking then.
No need to panic.
I was thinking I'm going to have to cut the cut file again and flip it.
Yeah.
That would have been my only option. Luckily,
it was saved.
It's all saved. It's all fine. Nothing to see here.
I'm thinking these little tops, I'm going to find a bit of silver scraps or something to make it look metal.
Yes, yeah, that's what I was thinking.
Oh yeah, Steph said, could you flip the actual cut file?
No, I don't like the edge. I'm a bit fussy, I'm afraid.
I can tell that as well. I'm the same as you.
Yeah.
It's so subtle, no one would ever notice, but I could tell.
Yeah.
Which way up. I'm the same. Right,
I just got a nip. I need a bit more gold a minute. I'm just going to find a bit of gold.
Yeah. I'm going to back this with the middle piece with this. This is just how I tend to do it. I know different people have got different ways of backing cut files, and Debbie's doing hers in one piece. I tend to draw around the outside edge, but then I cut on the inside line. Sometimes needs a bit of tidying up. Now that's got me thinking, what crafting do I take away for the weekend? Because I wasn't going to take it. I know once the children go to bed, I want to do something.
Could you back a cut file?
Yeah, that's often the good thing to do. You don't need too much. Don't need to take too much stuff. And I do love just colouring stamped images.
Yes.
Then
or if you took your bits left over from your Kate Crane things or some jelly prints, you can always add like a bit of doodling and things, can't you, as well?
Yeah. Normally I take that little I've done it. I've done the same as you.
Have you?
No, I haven't.
I've jinxed you, haven't I?
No, I've just glued the wrong bit. I was thinking, what am I doing? I thought I got it wrong.
That's what a long week does for you.
Yeah, brain's gone to mush.
There, I've done mine in a bit of gold there, which I think looks quite...
Yes, gold is the way forward. So did you do... but you leave the hole at the top because that's where the string would go.
Yeah.
So you just do the little square bit.
Just the little, yeah.
Love that. Okay. So then I need another bit of green. I'd kept these pieces because that stripy green's nice. Or I might go lime green and then do stripy green down here.
They're such lovely bright colours, aren't they, for a Christmas collection?
Yeah, really unusual. Because they've also got like pinks and...
Yeah. I think it is really nice to have a collection that isn't your traditional red and green, isn't it? It's nice to have something a little bit different.
Yeah. So... cut this piece for the top. Doesn't matter if it overhangs. Yeah, Steph, I'm with you. The way I back depends on how lazy I feel. Look at this as well, because that's got a great big overhanging piece that nobody can see. So I'm just going to stick that down. Nobody needs to worry about that. But I've got to admit, sometimes I'm with you. I can't be bothered to do all these little pieces, and I just do it in one. Like Debbie's done one big piece.
Yeah.
Sometimes I'm the same. How fiddly.
But then I might do little bits here. I was thinking about saving all the colours and doing the colours that I really like.
Yeah. Just sometimes you some of the really delicate cut files. I know Paige Evans' cut files are just amazing. I've done a couple of hers. You've got to have the patience. They look.
Yeah.
I think I've only done maybe when she gave us the free one for the crop. I think
Yes.
I really took time on that one to back it. Otherwise, you really have got to have patience. I mean, some of the ones she does are like, whoa, they look fabulous.
Yeah. And some of the stitching she does is just amazing. But
yeah,
when we retire, Faye,
that will be our hobby.
yeah,
Absolutely. It really will. Right, there's that. I quite like it with the two different greens. And then I'm going to do this darker green down under there in pieces. Stripes. But I need something for this. Can I get away with this bit of red? No, there isn't really enough. It would have a bit of holly sticking out there. That might look a bit strange. Purple knitted. That's quite nice.
I like the purple knitted.
It's unusual. Let's go with it. And then, would you believe we've gone past 9 o'clock?
Oh my goodness.
Where's that time gone?
We must be due a sofa snooze by now, Faye.
I feel a sofa snooze coming up. But we've been super productive. Has anybody else been crafting along? I know Sue and Alison said they're crafting tonight. I've lost track of the chat and what people were up to. Oh yes, you hand cut Paige's free one, Steph.
Oh yes. Oh my goodness.
My gosh, you have got super patience.
That was dedication.
Ooh, that's nice in the purple.
Yeah.
Right, I'm going to do this last little piece. Yours is coming along.
I might leave that. I might do these in pieces, but that one looks okay. It looks like I have fussy cut it, and that was meant to be, in my opinion.
Let me see which one. Which one looks like
this one? This one looks all right. And then I'm going to do little bits for these. But yeah, I definitely fussy cut that one.
Yeah.
Took me hours.
In
hours
fact,
and hours.
all your friends watching along saw you do it.
Yeah.
We can vouch for you.
This one's going to take a lot longer, I think. But I think I still want to do this one in the gold. Back it in the gold. I think it'd be nice.
Love that. Well, let's have a little recap. Let's grab the. I can't believe. So we got. I did that one last week. That was last week's one. That one was this evening's, and you've done your wreath, Deb. You just need to add your. Find yourself some lovely Christmas photos.
Or do a backing ready for one.
Yeah. And then that was me catch up one that I've had to waiting to do for ages. That's great. Oh, I'm just reading what people are doing. So we've got bit of fussy cutting, bit of stitching. Yeah, Nicola, I like fussy cutting while I'm watching the TV or watching lives. So yeah, I think if I have before I have a sofa snooze, I might finish this because you know how I feel about unfinished things. I'm nervous. Can't cope with unfinished projects. Oh, that is a lot of creativity in an hour, Sarah. My gosh, that is like it's a bit of a record, I reckon.
I reckon it is.
Oh, thanks for joining us, everyone.
Thanks for joining us.
And we'll be back next week.
Bye.
Take care all. Bye.
Bye.